Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Okay, y'all. Now, the saga between Mama Duck and FBG Duck's ex-manager, Manny, who also happened to be the biological father of FBG Young, continues. But this time we got a little more information, and this whole back and forth between them two is getting better than any series on Netflix. I'm talking better than Power, BMF, the whole 9 yards. Because it seemed like day by day new information is starting to hit the surface, allowing us to connect the dots on a few things that we were already wondering. Now, today we're going to talk about snakes and who was the snake that Manny was speaking about in his interview with True Teller TV when he was explaining that he never stole money from Duck. However, a snake came and disrupted everything that they had going on. Now, when Manny first mentioned that someone in the circle was a snake, everybody wondered who he was talking about, including Mama Duck. Now, shout out to True Teller TV, because as he released more snippets of the interview, it was revealed that Manny was referring to FBG as the snake he was talking about, right? That came in between him and Duck and disrupted everything. Now, FBG is a longtime homie of Duck. They got a few songs together, and if you've been a part of the drill culture since like 2012, 2013, then you may know FBG. But he's one of the longtime original FBG members. He also used to shoot some of the videos, but made music as well. But as FBG Duck blew up and took off, he kind of took the back seat and just been behind the scenes helping Duck pursue his career. Now, here's where the confusion comes in, right? In a recent True Teller TV interview, Manny went and called FBG a snake and explained that if anybody was stealing any money from FBG Duck, it was FBG. And sitting back watching how this is playing out, it seems like, right, it's just a bunch of people finger pointing. Like, well, I didn't take money, this one did it, this one did this one did that. Everybody trying to like save face. Now, during that same True Teller interview, Manny was very strong on saying that before a certain snake came in, everything was beautiful. So watching this interview in a nutshell, you'll realize that Manny paints this picture that everything was going fine and it was a smooth sailing ship until the snake, who we now know as FBG, came in. So let's talk about it, right? Why was FBG a snake, right? Or how or why are we alleging that FBG stole money from FBG Duck? Right? Now listen, yes, I see the stories, I see the bloggers claiming that FBG was stealing money, and as much as y'all would like to believe it, the man's own mother said that FBG didn't steal a dime out her own mouth and said that YouTube passwords never changed, and in fact, she's the one that has access to it since Duck passed. So that should be enough to put the rumors to rest about FBG stealing money. Now, if there's something that happened in the past, maybe Manny knows about something that he's just not saying for whatever reason, then that's a different story, and that's also possible as well. Because to be honest with you, Manny gives me this vibe that he knows something, but he just can't say, because maybe if he exposes it, it'll also open another can of worms to something shady that might involve him as well. So it's like you want to say something, but he can't really say it because he don't want to blow up his own spot. So I don't know, but every time he mentioned that snake word, he seemed very stern about it, like he himself knows something that others may not know. Now, when it comes to calling FBG a thief and saying he stole this and that, I'm 50-50 about it. Now, I don't know FBG personally enough to say that he did or did not steal, because I wasn't there, and to be honest, I don't put nothing past nobody. However, Mama Duck's analogy behind why Manny calls FBG a snake sounds a little more legit to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Manny says everything was beautiful until a snake got involved. However, Mama Duck says that FBG moved somewhere else with his girlfriend before all of this, and Duck himself brought him back a part of the equation because Duck was realizing that he was being ripped off of his money. Right? Now, I can understand when she says that Duck videos were being uploaded by Cloud Records on their YouTube, and he wasn't receiving much or even any money at all for it because it was all under the Clout Boys umbrella. That's what I'm assuming, right? So it seems like OneTrey is the one who gave Duck the idea to start his own YouTube and even helped him and begin uploading his own videos so he could start getting paid for his own work instead of being blind as to how his videos are performing. Which is why shortly after, before Duck passed, you see him promo and release videos under his own YouTube, right? So Mama Duck is saying that OneTrey is the one who started Duck's YouTube and helped him start making money from it because according to her, when COVID hit, Duck wasn't making any money due to everything closing down and him not being able to do any shows. So when Manny said a snake came in the picture, you know, my only question is, why would you consider OneTrey a snake in the first place? You know, is it because he helped Duck open his eyes, which made him start asking questions about his money and his contract, which further led to Duck wanting to see his contract? I don't know. See, and this is why a truth teller I don't know, with that interview, he was supposed to ask a little bit more better questions. Shout out to him, but you know when you watching the interview, there's a couple questions you want to ask, you wish you could ask. I was just in one of those moments while I was watching that interview. The number one question I would have asked was, why was it such a hassle for Duck to see his contract when he asked for it? Because all of the back and forth that Manny and Mama Duck doing right now, it could simply be resolved if everything was put all out on the table and Mama Duck finally realized the numbers probably, or the signing numbers, or whatever, just knew more about the contract, because I'm assuming from watching these videos that Mama Duck is really blind to the contract, to the signing, to everything. She even admitted that she wasn't there when he signed his contract. All right. And she said herself that Manny's interview had a few things that she didn't even know about herself. So that says it right there. And if you look from Manny's point of view, as a manager, and I'm not saying that this is the case, right? I'm just speaking, out loud. But if I was Manny and everything is running smooth and I'm making money off of artists because he's not really aware of the business side of things, when a dude come out of nowhere and put my artist up on game, and that make my artist start asking questions that they normally don't ask, and now my artist is doing things on his own and making money without me, or because there's one dude throwing salt in the artist's ear, oh yeah, I'd be mad too. I call him a snake too. And the thing is that I'm confused because Manny gave advice about artists coming up at the end of the interview, and he said, yo, make sure you know the business. The game is 95% business and then music is the rest. And it's funny because in the other video I did covering this, what did I say? Didn't I say the same thing? Didn't I say that music business is just that? It's just a business. So the music is cool, but if you don't understand the business side of it, you'll get taken advantage of right away, and then you'll just be another broke rapper, right? But also as a manager and the person that's supposed to make sure your artist is good, it's part of a manager's job to help your artist get the best and not get taken advantage of. Part of your job as a good manager, and not the crooked ones, is to help get the best deals for your artists, negotiate deals for your artists, show them the ropes and all that good stuff. If you're not doing that, what do he or she need you for? A manager's position is to manage. Do we really got to get into what manage mean? But all jokes aside, y'all, in a nutshell, I don't feel OneTrey stole. I could be wrong, but it's just my personal opinion. What I feel happened was OneTrey exposed Duck to doing things on his own and tried to help him get his own money because he probably noticed that he was being taken advantage of and probably didn't have much money. But in doing so, he was messing up the well-running machine that Manny had established, and Manny ain't like that. Simple. Now, unless Manny can prove that OneTrey stole money or did any kind of foul play, then that's one thing. But as for now, it's all just he say, she say, and finger pointing. So y'all let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all think OneTrey stole money from FBG Duck, or is Manny just mad that OneTrey put Duck on game and showed him how to make his own money without him? Alright, so y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.